it's just always it's so jarring to see. My master always wants me to play efficient in every single situation. I keep catching him with all these little inefficiencies.
Listen, your master is a master for a reason, because this guy is irritating. Did you not? You were talking and having a great time talking while he was taking literally 3 minutes to go summon Fortress Attack and tell me he's 600 short. Like, I don't give a that you're 600 short, my guy. Play your damn turn out with your boring deck who plays Future Fusion into a blatant oppression. I'm more annoyed than anything. That's the actual problem. Like, it has nothing to do with you or inefficiencies. I want to be over. I am not having a good time. This is a very unpleasant thing for my opponent to take this long to play. That is the truth. So, you happy?
Oh god,
you got it out of me.
Yeah, I got everything I wanted from that.
All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with Stango, and we are doing part 2 of the SJC Edison deck that got second place in 2010. It's the Gadget deck, and we played this and did not have a great time. We ran into probably the worst matchup you could possibly run into in the entire format, which was a Secret Village and a Spellcaster's deck.
Fucking Secret Village spell control, okay?
And we drew 7 spells in multiple games in like the first 8 cards. So it was not a good time. Also, Doom Caliber Knight sucks. And yeah, this deck definitely isn't modernized at all right now. There's a lot of things wrong with it. Doom Caliber Knight in the main deck is just really bad with frogs and value and so many other cards that can just activate and kill it for free and they're relevant. Like, value is obviously one of the most relevant cards in the entire format. It might be the best, like, it might be in the best decks of the format. So you're going to play against value, the monster, in any given round and in any given tournament. So your Doom Caliber Knights can just get negged 1 for free. And then Treeborn Frog is another card that's played in multiple decks, mainly frogs, but it's also played in things like Diva Hero. So that's really annoying too, because those cards just go plus on Doom Caliber Knight. I understand that Doom Caliber is good against things like Set Hamster, Set Raikou, and not even, I wouldn't even say good, but like, it's, if you already have a field, it's good against them. But like, if it's turn 1,
it's passable.
Like, yeah, it's passable. The thing I really don't like about it though is that it prevents this specific build from advancing its game state, because you can't summon gadgets while you have Doom Caliber Knight in the field, and you can't summon another Doom Caliber Knight because they'll kill each other. So you get into these really awkward game states. If you saw our previous video where you have a handful of multiple Doom Caliber Knights, I think we drew 3 at one point. And we're like, we couldn't do anything. So
I mean, the biggest thing with Doom Caliber Knight in that situation is that in the situations that he's good, he's good.
Yeah.
But in the situations where he stays on the field too long, he starts fucking with your day as well.
Yeah, I just don't like that. You can't press.
You just have no control. You have no control on how you can influence his effect on your opponent without, negatively impacting yourself.
Correct. So what I am proposing, obviously, is that we add some Machina cards to this deck, because I think this deck just needs it really bad. And I don't think it's going to hurt it to have it. Also, I'm going to take this guy out because we are also adding Ultimate Offering.
Yeah, Machina cards is definitely the extra amount of reach, and also gives the deck a real boss monster in Machina Fortress.
Yes.
One of the better boss monsters of the format. Very easy to summon, has a great impact on the game when he comes out on the field. He's really good into the meta as well. He's great against Monarchs because they can't easily out it without committing other resources, which is generally something Monarchs don't like to do.
Yeah, or
they usually like to favorably beat things.
Or without something like Dark Dust Spirit, which is very specific,
Right.
Yeah,
it's true.
And most play 1, so it's not a reliable out.
Correct.
My OCD, so I'm just gonna arrange these real quick. But yeah, I think that this is a good start. So other things that I'm thinking about is, now that we've added a special summon to the deck that's really relevant. I don't want to play Heavy Storm. I'm gonna put this in the side deck. But let me
I think in this kind of deck where we're playing very back row control, because we're playing small monsters, we need protection. Heavy Storm, when we're going first, is like a real big liability. It's just like a dead card, which we very often will be setting pretty much our entire hand or close to it, where Heavy Storm is just bad top decks.
Yeah. What do you think about Book of Moon?
So I'm trying to think for Book of Moon. I like Book of Moon for a lot of the facts.
Monarchs. It helps to prevent synchro plays. It helps to deal with like Black Whirlwind and stuff like that.
Yeah, Book of Moon does a lot of what the last list did with all the removal spells.
Yeah, it's like
but it's more
like
versatile at
removal.
stopping plays instead of just removing what they make, which sometimes you can't if they make Stardust.
Yeah.
Book of Moon is definitely very viable in this deck, considering that you don't even need to use it on your own monsters like your gadgets to dodge bottomlesses and stuff like that.
I'm thinking I want to play this thing too. Just one Pop of Pot Avarice. Oh, I also want to definitely play this thing because Ultimate Offering in this just seems really obnoxious.
Yeah, if there's just a synchro field, you just start bouncing for 500.
Yeah, that just seems really obnoxious. The other thing I was thinking about, so I low-key think that this deck should play Caius. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, well, yeah, it gets +1s. Like, it's kind of a beatdown deck, so and a lot of the format does have setting. So like, when you summon a gadget, like Caiusing over a gadget isn't the worst thing to happen. It is a +1, and
correct.
There's a lot of things that can work favorably for you. Like if they go set hamster, this deck can definitely have a tough time, getting around a hamster, and we don't really want a Ryko to be on the field and have to deal with it at that point.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you go summon yellow and they set and you have a Caius, like, well, I'm not summoning another 1400 guy. I'm just gonna banish your face down. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, I can see hamster being a problem. I think so. I'm not going to play triple smashing ground. There's no way. I'm also debating if I even want to play limiter removal because at this point the idea.
I think we have a win condition in Machina Fortress enough where we don't need like a Saki win condition. Like we have a good boss monster, but we don't need to rely on a one of.
Yeah, this is meant to like steal games, and it's broken with Ultimate Offering. But then you're asking for Ultimate Offering, a gadget, and limiter removal, and it's just asking for a lot. So I just want to trim the deck down a bit. Get it more refined. So are we missing any state? This deck is not playing brain control right now, which definitely we can because we're playing a lot.
We have tuners, we have Caius.
Yeah,
we contribute for Fortress.
Yeah, so now we can actually play brain control. I'm just gonna do away with this altogether. I think that the whole idea of just having a ton of removal in Edison format is not the way I really want to go with this deck. I think the removal will come in the form of battle and in just monster effects. I think that's kind of like the route that I want to go. And I have
the other thing is that we're not really weak. The overall power of our deck isn't really weak now where like we need removal to let the gadgets get through. Like the gadgets are kind of like fodder to make our deck more efficient and also just kind of trickle in some damage. Now that we have Fortress, Caius, Book of Moons, and the back row and everything, it's like that removal is not going to be too much of a problem.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I want to put in some Masker Restricts as well. So let me see.
Take out these Thunder Kings. That card's awful in this deck.
Yeah, I don't. It conflicts with the deck if nothing else. It's like the original deck just has so many things that conflict, and I'm not a fan. Also, I don't imagine I'm.
Yeah, no creature swap. Bird in the Money, I like.
Yeah, I actually like this because Hero Beat, like it kind of helps with that type of matchup. Just lowering their attack power. So that
I got a question for you. Because I was actually having a conversation with ProStorm about this, and he was talking about like just percentage ratios of opening up Nobleman of Crossout.
Yeah.
He was kind of in the boat, and I don't know how you feel about this. He was kind of in the boat, like if you're going to play a deck that can side Nobleman, it's probably 3 or none, or like playing a different card.
Yeah,
I think 3 Nobleman is like what I want to say. I think he said like 40-30%, whatever it is. You're the math guy. You would know this better than I.
But yeah, it's a 40%.
I think Nobleman is definitely a card that mitigates a big weakness of this deck, where I feel like hamsters and even like snowman eaters and stuff like that like are problematic, I think.
Yeah. So Hero Beat is definitely going to be one of the harder matchups, I imagine. So I want to side for that matchup. And I'm thinking about cards that can be sided against it. So I was actually thinking either Snowman Eater or that is this one card Kinetic Soldier maybe is his name? No.
Oh, you're talking about the Cypher Soldier?
Cypher Soldier. There you go. What is this? Let me look at this. Is this a machine? It's a machine.
It is a machine. This card's not good, Fraser.
If it battles a warrior during damage calc, it gains 2000 attack and defense. That's actually I'm trying it.
You're giving it a try. Here's how I feel about it.
Just for the memes. But go ahead. Speak your piece.
I'll just say it like, if you want to say for the memes, then like just ignore everything I'm about to say.
Okay.
But for anyone who thinks about Cypher Soldier, the problem with Cypher Soldier is that there are so many better face down cards that deal with the warrior archetype like Snowman Eater.
Yep.
Like it literally makes them use resources and waste battle phase. Like Cypher Soldier, sure, I tricked you. You got burned for like some damage because you attacked the face down Cypher Soldier. But your alias is still there. The Gemini Spark is still live. Like it didn't actually change anything.
Yeah.
On top of the fact, how you mentioned it's a machine, like Cyber Dragon is definitely commonly cited in decks where like Snowmaniator is expected to get seen or like anything that can beat over an alias and stuff like that. So it's just another, weakness point where you just get Chimera attacked for no reason. It's definitely an awful card, but for the memes, like I can respect the meme pick.
Yeah, it's just a meme pick. Let's see, what else do I want to do here? So I'm second guessing Burden of the Mighty because I'm just gonna side this guy in anyway. And when I think about it, Burden will lower alias to 15, which is still bigger than every single gadget. So that's kind of annoying. I don't really like that. So I'm going to get rid of this. Let's see. So 3 and 3. So this is like for fairies. It's for recruiter decks. Think like I imagine it. Yeah, recruiter decks. Anything that's pyramid turtles, mystic tomatoes, stuff like that. Things that are just kind of annoying. Like if you randomly ran into X Sabers, for example, Ember's Blade, and all that.
Yep.
This we already said. Hamster, Raikou, Monarchs, Diva Hero, anything that special summons a lot in general. This card is just put the second copy in. What else? So Heavy Storm, I guess, in any kind of matchup where they might also be playing a lot of back row.
I mean, honestly, just go in second. Second's like fair to like side in heavy against like a back row deck.
Yeah. And then maybe I'll do, because I don't really have a Blackwing side deck at all. I'm just doing one pop of this guy. Just do a little pop. Actually, I might do 2. Let me see. What do I want to take out for the second one? Maybe
I already see.
I'm gonna take out a Soul Taker. There we go. So
a
now
Soul
it's
Taker.
Yeah. So now we have like these 2 1-ofs, and it's just 3, 2, 2, 2, 2 all the way down. Let's do something like this.
Yep.
All right. Now, as for the main deck, so this deck is one that I don't mind it being over 40, but if I had to cut a card, it would probably be like Wing Blast or something. It's just like one random Wing Blast in here.
Yeah, I think in terms of Wing Blast, I do like Wing Blast in this kind of deck because it does just generate card advantage with bad cards.
Yeah.
So like you're never mad at Wing Blasting one of your gadgets away.
Yeah, like this deck
in this variation of the deck, you have more powerful plays to do than just summon idiot and attack.
Yeah.
The one Wing Blast is actually typically for me, and I know when you were talking a lot about like Silverman's deck profiles and stuff like this, how he's like a big one-of guy, like he just like one-off situational stuff sort of thing.
Usually one-of broken cards though, right? Like it's definitely going to be
one-of broken cards. Let's clarify it to that. So in this situation, it's like Wing Blast in my mind, it's just not a broken card. And I just personally, for me, I don't know what it is for me as a player. I think I do better with like doubles or even triplicates of cards in terms of siding and ratios. Like it just feels better for me.
And we can definitely tweak this once we play some games with it or whatever, but let's just see how this goes as is, and then we can modify it afterwards, because this is just...
It looks good. Oh, actually, we need to look at extra deck just to make sure
I actually scanned it. You were talking earlier, and I just kind of... you didn't see my mouse, but I went across just to make sure. I want to make sure like Colossal was there, Armor Master's there, because we actually have this guy. And of course we have our Goyo, our Brio. We have the guy that randomly tramples. You really can't make these outside of brain control with Gale or Grandmole and Gale anyway. Technically Track can copy a level 3 and also with Gale, but it's possible, so it's fine.
Yeah, things are possible.
Yeah. Are we missing, like, I know some people talk about playing Gotems, but I don't... Is there a way to make Gotems outside of Goyo? Is it like Goyo level 3? I think it's the only way. Let me read how Gotems is made.
It can be made. It can made with just any Earth monster.
Yeah, so it's like Goyo and Gale. So if I brain control the Goyo Guardian, you could technically make it with that. I do want to play 2 starters because we're playing Starlight Road. I don't. Can this? I guess this can come up. Cyber Dragon and Gale make this.
Cyber Dragon and Gale do make that.
Yeah. I doubt.
I guess Gaia Knight is shit.
Yeah,
he doesn't really do anything.
Doubt that will ever come up. Like there's so many sixes, and there's 1, 2, 3 sixes is more than anytime you have even one more six than I mean at the time it was 4 sixes, but now it's down to 3. Yeah, Flamvar Curzius and the Gaia Knight are just gratuitous. I don't see this deck synchroing a lot. Again, we only play one actual tuner, so like most of this is just copium anyway.
One last little addendum, and then we can move on. Thoughts on Gores?
Oh, there's 1, 2, 3 cards that
continuous traps. You're mainly just not liking the continuous traps.
Yeah, I don't like the continuous traps, and the fact that this deck will mostly have a field, I would think.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to like actually get Gores to go off if you're getting your little guys beat over and stuff.
Yeah, like I just imagine this deck plays so many back row. There are 12 traps and 3 Book of Moons, so there are literally 15 back row. This is right after James Ark just won BCS 9 with the Ultimate Offering zombie deck. So, you know, Ultimate Offering is a pretty cool card. It's a pretty hot card right now, and his deck played like 17 traps, something like that. So
yeah, he had a lot of traps.
A lot of traps, and I think I'm just kind of feeling that vibe of just having so much defense, because honestly, this deck is going to need it anyway. But yeah. Okay. This is pretty good, I would say. All right, so we're just going to summon this. Declare effect. All right, I'm just going to search. I only gave that slight pause for specifically Herald of Orange Light. All right, it's my boys. This is... Oh, he must have salvage.
Salvage or another substitute in the hand.
Yeah. Well, this is good.
Yeah, the book will stop the full combo, and we can also Caius off the over the face down.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm like, I just want to do the most. Does he think about going for Monarch? That's a misplay if I've ever seen one.
Ooh, upstart frogs.
You thought long and hard before playing that.
Could be also unfamiliar with the deck.
That's what it's giving right now. It's definitely
because I'm gonna be honest. He didn't have another substitute in his hand, so like that's just not right to do.
Yeah.
To just special out your swap frog. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, he let you kill a token.
Yep.
Now, I guess this is a conversation. Are you setting the Wing Blast for anything else, or do you still feel confident that the book is enough?
Well, if he's gonna go summon substitute, priority, tribute a token, and I'm just gonna go Book of Moon substitute immediately.
Yeah, I mean the worst thing that happens is you get MST'd here, which you'll watch him have fun.
Yes, he is playing the much better.
But you have brain control Caius actually, which will pretty much break up this fun he's gonna have.
Yeah, and literally anything. I might go up to 3 Caius, by the way. I just wanted it so bad last game. Oh, that is the Monarch that I do not want to see. All right, well that's not hitting.
5.
That's not hitting a good card.
Sounds like Wing Blast to me.
Yeah,
or yellow. Sure.
Yeah, because no matter how you look at it, it was either this way or this way, but it was always going to hit a gadget. Yeah. All right. So I take 400. This is good for us though. That's getting.
This is great.
Yeah.
Do you want to book this?
Yes, I want to put it face down, and then I want to summon a gadget and attack over everything. I want to keep my tempo.
Yeah, I just don't know how much.
Yeah, I definitely want to do this.
I'm just trying to think like how much this tempo actually really means when, you know, we're gonna kill a Monarch, of course, but like it's kind of free, and also we don't even clear all the goat tokens. And like Book of Moon was like our way to stop substitute from going off without
we still have Wing Blast.
You do have Wing Blast. That's true.
Yeah,
and also, very fair.
Also, the tokens don't do anything with like if he's gonna have 1 token, that's nothing crazy. Like he's gonna be at 1 token. I think we're fine.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair and fair.
And we're still sitting on Brain Caius if things go terribly wrong.
For this kind of deck, we really want to win game 1. Because our side deck is really preed. Really preed for frogs.
Yeah. Now here, if he just summons a Monarch, I'll let him. Like if he goes target a gadget, attack a gadget, I'll just let him, and then I'll just Caius it. Because I don't want to Wing Blast. I don't want to Wing Blast a Monarch.
Right. This is a different situation.
Yes.
Well, than the previous one.
He does not have a Monarch, it looks like. I'm going to say he's kind of down bad. Unless he has Salvage and he's trolling me.
He didn't send another Treeborn?
No. Which is why I keep saying Salvage.
Yeah, I think you keep saying Salvage, but I think I'm sensing an experience here with the sends.
It's...
Okay, so he's going to Rise a Loop, which...
Okay, I'm just going to...
Hold on. I think you Wing Blast that Swap Frog, right? I
was thinking about that, but I also like having the Wing Blast because I'm just going to Caius this Monarch. Or no, he can bounce it. Okay.
Yeah, so, he's bouncing it. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna attack over and bounce it.
Yeah,
that's why he's doing this.
What am I getting rid of?
Get rid of the D prison or the
it has to be the prison, yeah. Grave. Spin that to the top.
Yeah. Like his play really doesn't do anything here. Because this Monarch's leaving the field no matter what, even if he has T-Roar.
Yeah. So I take 11.
Yeah. Wing Blast was really good in this situation. Because he is top decking literally nothing.
Yes. So Monarch, crack, set, yeah.
Yep.
Be gone.
And then 24 direct.
Yeah, I'm not playing around Gores. I'm just not.
His hand is fucking weak as shit.
Yeah. Like he's drawing Swap Frog. So if he has Gores, I'll just have Mirror Force.
Yep.
Yeah, the one Wing Blast is nice.
Yeah, that Wing Blast did a lot there.
Yes.
It's so funny how the game is different in so many ways, because there's definitely situations where I would have also been like, yeah, let him Rise or Wing Blast sort of thing.
Well, I thought about it at first, and then I looked at the Swap Frog that was blatantly sitting on the field. Like, I just hadn't processed everything yet.
Yeah. So you're saying I caught it before you?
You did, but I was also thinking about other stuff.
Johns. Go for game? Is that game?
I mean, it's not game.
I like your style. It's not game. Yeah, this seems like game numbers to me.
We're out of green gadgets, so it doesn't really matter, it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, so I'll just give it a weaker gadget.
Alright.
Do you have Battle Fata?
You better fade this battle.
I'll equip to Fortress just to make sure that like it doesn't get Dark Dust Spirited. Even though we know he doesn't have Dark Dust Spirit, let's be for real. But he did have a weak drag.
Yep.
Main phase 2, I will still equip.
So what did you think about attack order of 24 first and then 1825?
I mean,
probably right there.
You said what, 24 first?
Yeah, so you killed the Treeborn with the 14, of course.
Yeah.
So Caius first and then Gear Frame.
Yeah, definitely should be Caius first, and then if he drops Gores, but we know we confirmed there is no Gores, and he didn't get a new draw.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, like we confirmed.
You would have gotten.
You would have
gotten the same damage. The same damage, right?
I would have got 100 more. I would have got 100 more if I attacked with this into Trag, because then he would have dropped Trag and I would have killed it with the Caius instead of Caius attacking directly, and then this attacks over to Trag. So that's like the difference.
Yeah, get rid of Solex. That's the most valuable card here, and then Mirror Forces game.
And then banish.
All right. Well, it's an attack. Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. All right. GG. All right, well.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we don't need this. It looks like he's on straight up. Let's see. Gramel's actually not good against this deck. I don't think I'm going to need these. Don't actually do anything. Dupe block is annoying.
Yep.
And these make it miss timing at that. So these are straight up 1-for-1 on that, which I like a lot. Let's see. So Soul Taker. So
That's what we should call the deck. Dark machines. Dark gadgets. Alright. So who's getting bumped out?
I don't know if anybody's getting bumped out, if I'm being honest. I might just keep it at 42. So it decreases how often you'll draw gadgets too. Like you don't want to, because we did have a problem where we drew a lot of gadgets sometimes, and like I want to get rid of that. So
yep.
Let's see.
You know what fixes that permanently?
Stop. Whatever it is.
60 card piles.
Oh no, not with gadgets though. We do want to draw a gadget. We just don't want to draw a stoplight. Go ahead.
I said that was a pretty strong showing for game one, because that's ideally the kind of game state. Well, obviously you always want to win game one, of course, but like especially with gadgets, because their side decks are so preed for frogs that it's like you can really steal a set with a weaker deck overall.
Right.
You had a thought?
Yeah, I was gonna say at least gadgets has the strength of being able to side in anything. Like they can side the Masker Restricts, because some decks like siding Masker Restrict is awkward.
Yep.
It's like, okay, you sided a Masker Restrict, but now you can't Caius me, you can't deck Devi me. Like, sure. But this deck doesn't really. I mean, our deck does actually have Caius in it, but we would just obviously slide that out.
Yeah, like Black Wings, like you'll never have to worry about a Masker Restrict in Black Wings.
Yeah.
If you're playing frogs, they're just like, oh, you're gonna side out your best like out to dupe block to stop me from monarching.
He just went down the line.
But honestly, thinking about it retrospectively, like maybe Master Restrict getting rid of Icarus attacks isn't even that bad. Who knows?
I mean, Black Wings is just a better deck overall. Like they don't. There's not a hard matchup for Black Wings against frogs, honestly. Especially if we're if Whirlwind's in the equation at any point, it just gets so out of hand.
When I talk to these Edison duelists, Fraser, frogs got the people's hearts stricken with fear.
Yeah.
Stricken with fear. Did he draw a pass?
He did. And I'm going to summon Gadget and set oppression, and then I'm going to pass. I don't want to attack into a Gores right now. I also don't want to attack into a Trag, but I will do it next turn where I can Caius right after.
Yep.
It's like I have Whirlwind built in.
Right. Whirlwind that summons, beater monsters that special summon, that half monsters that are tuners, that are
yeah. Honest.
Do I need to go on, or like you search honest? I mean, like, do I need to go on?
They have stats permanently, they special summon, they swarm the field.
Yep.
Oh,
well, that's a hell of the fuck no. You're gonna use your normal summon like a good boy to deal with our gadget, all right? You're gonna use your normal summon like a good boy.
Yeah, you're gonna play this game fair, like I am.
How do people in decks that they can play oppression just not play this card? I paid 800 life points to kill a Cyber Dragon for free.
It is wild.
Your oppression's still there. The Cyber Dragon's in the grave. Look at him. Look at him beyond life. Yeah. Can you hover over that Cyber Dragon? He's fucking dead. Look at him.
Look at him. He is dead. What is okay? This guy's taking way too long now.
Huh?
This guy's taking way too long.
I don't think so. I think he's mourning the appropriate amount of time.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Oh man.
All right, and now we're gonna attack, and he's gonna be like, "Ha, I got you, bitch."
Yeah, we're gonna be like, "Ha, I got you."
Yeah. Go ahead. Yep. He realized maybe you should have waited. You should have feigned ignorance.
No, I don't. I get what you're saying. I know where you're coming from and all that, but I'm good. Let's see.
Let's see. When Fraser's teaching me all this pseudoscience about Yu-Gi-Oh, he's all for it. when it's time for him to apply it, he's like, I just want to swing.
Yeah. I knew I was going to draw and attack him and then see if he drops the Gores.
Just feint a little ignorance. Just like think about your turn.
This guy knows that I'm not fucking ignorant though. Like let's not be ridiculous.
Does he?
Yeah, he knows.
Does he?
Yes.
You're looking pretty ignorant to me right now. Do you see that card face up on your field? I would think you're pretty ignorant.
You're on one tonight. I mean, this is the ignorant card though. You're not wrong.
Yep.
This is ultra ignorance.
Number 2 most problematic.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was high on the list. I don't know if it was number 2, but it was high up there.
I can't imagine what was
Trap Dust
higher than it than Bring.
Number 2.
You think Dust Shoot was number 2?
Yeah, because that's also a non-game card.
Yeah, it's true.
Speaking of which, I don't think we have a Dust Shoot in our deck.
We don't.
Because the guy didn't play, and I didn't realize. I just realized it when you said that, but we're definitely gonna throw that in too. Okay, well, I mean,
yeah,
be fucking for real.
He's got MST. He doesn't have MST.
Somebody
I guess the ignorance
oppression only gets one use, but it seems I think he's just gonna scoop.
You know, someone wise told me once that oppression only gets one activation.
Yeah, and they fucking lied.
So it's a low value card. You don't get a lot of value off of it, even though it's already a +1.
Mama ain't Ranger's no pussy. Puss. Come on, let me Caius you. Oh, he took 25.
He's like, I'm good.
I didn't realize he took 25. He
took it so fast.
I genuinely did not notice that. Because that's him telling me that he doesn't have Gores.
Wow, that was very astute observation from you, Frazier. How many wins in your career did it take for you to gain this intellect of yours?
Leave me alone.
Yes, he added all the damage in one go.
All right.
So he must not have Gores.
I'm gonna buck this thing.
Yeah, he's got the biggest butt.
Yeah. Was that drawn, by the way? Did you see?
I didn't look, but I have to imagine.
He played Future Fusion.
I have to imagine that he played Future Fusion into Oppression.
Yeah, it had to be drawn. So if we die this turn, the blood is on his hands.
All right, you're fucking smoking dick if you think you're dying this turn. By the way,
if he had this, I would say we're dead. But
what do you think he's playing?
Machines
with Future Fusion?
Yeah, remember we used to play that machine deck that kills you, sends all the machines and kills you. Main deck Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, what deck was that? What did that do? What did the machine send for?
It's probably Demise deck, right? Wasn't it Demise or something?
Was it Demise?
It was something that kills you. You were playing it. You were killing people too.
I kind of wanted to play that deck again because it was just funny. Because I feel like that was the first deck that like I ever actually was able to win games with.
Yeah, you started clapping cheeks a bit with that one. Oh, he's playing. It's like a pseudo mirror match.
Okay, it looks like we're about to have some sex with our fortresses, or we're actually just gonna tribute summon for Cyber Dragon.
I was about to say we're gonna tribute set for Cyber Dragon. Correction, my people.
He doesn't have back row. We're gonna tribute summon. We're gonna let him see his feet.
Yeah, see, I knew I was close to dying.
Damn, that fucking limiter removal.
I knew I was close to dying, and that's exactly.
That fucking limiter removal, and that's why we sided that shit out. It's so funny. I was playing Frogs against the Machina deck, and I just had an open field with a fucking fader in my hand, and he just started swarming the field with machines. And I was just like, so you have limiter removal, huh? I just fade that battle.
This guy's
activated
unbearably slow.
Unbearably slow?
To do nothing.
All that for just a drop of blood.
Yeah. Is that a fucking Gear Town?
It has to be.
I'm just going to MST his background, go for game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't Gores technically, right? With the field spell?
He cannot. That is on the field.
Yep.
So we'll do...
Tribute over...
Yeah.
You're probably supposed to do the... Oh, wait, they're all going away anyway, right?
Well, no, I'm just going to do... It doesn't matter. I literally just want to be done with this game. Like, I'm not... he can't do anything. To be clear.
To be absolutely clear.
Yeah, like he can't do a single thing.
Okay. He can't do anything. I got it.
I mean, could he? I mean, you tell me he could do something. A lot of me.
It's just always so jarring to see. My master always wants me to play efficient in every single situation. I keep catching him with all these little inefficiencies.
Listen, your master is a fucking master for a reason because this guy is irritating. Did you not? You were talking and having a great time talking while he was taking literally 3 minutes to go summon Fortress attack and tell me he's 600 short. Like, I don't give a fuck that you're 600 short, my guy. Play your goddamn turn out with your boring ass deck who plays Future Fusion into a blatant oppression. I'm more annoyed than anything. That's the actual problem. Like, it has nothing to do with you or inefficiencies. I want this shit to be over. I am not having a good time. This is a very unpleasant thing for my opponent to take this fucking long to play. That is the truth. So, you happy?
Oh god,
you got it out of me.
Yeah. I got everything I wanted from that.
Yeah, I'm glad. All right. I don't know what deck he's on, to be honest, but it has to be some Gear Town nonsense. But he's also playing Fortress and stuff, so I kind of want to not be Kaiusing Fortress. This is a hand.
It's definitely a hand.
Oh, we're in for a long haul. Oh, a gadget.
All right. Do you want a gadget or do you want a gear frame?
I think about this decision often.
There was so much sarcasm charged with that answer. I wasn't even being serious, but goddamn, that was lock and loaded. I think we're about to swarm the field with all our little gadget boys.
I want to see pulling a rug. I want to see the rug.
All right, you ready? You ready for this? You ready for this spicy ass fucking play? I want us to do it. We're up a game. I want you to set Royal Oppression and Ultimate Offering. Yes. And what I want to do next turn, I want to Black Rose him. And then I want to summon every gadget. And then I want to attack him.
What if this is heavy? You think he's good enough for this to be heavy?
No.
Okay. How does this card work?
I guess we can't Black Rose because we lose our Ultimate Offering. All right. Then in that case, I just want to attack with everything.
These two are going to set because these two are game.
I want to set everything. I want to set everything. I want to summon everything. I want our hand to be empty by the end of our turn.
I don't know if we can actually get our hand to be empty.
I want gold to be around our necks. I want first place.
Okay.
Did we just kill him by just doing the conga line with an 18? 13, 12, 18, 14. How many is that? Is that 4 monsters already? Can't kill him. Unless we summon a fortress, I think. Plus 25. That's 82. And you know what, bitch? I don't even give a fuck if you mirror force me.
I really don't, though.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. I think you're nothing. All right, so where are we at here? 12, 13, 18, 14. That's 57. We can honestly just... we can just kill him with the guys. We don't even have to summon Fortress.
Is this game right here?
Yeah, let me just count it one more time. 12, 13, 18, 14, 13. That's 7,000.
This is 7,000?
That's 7,000.
No, it's not. This is 25. It is. 25 and 32. This right here. These four is not.
How did I mess this math up?
I don't know, but this is 25 and this is 32. So it's 57 right here. But you added a 13, I guess, from Red Gadget.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I kept going like these guys, and you were like 7.
No. I was saying summon one more because at this point it was the decision between Fortress or summon a guy.
Yeah.
And I realized that summoning a guy actually just still kills him.
I could do that thing that James is telling me about, where I could pay 5
the double.
Twice. Yeah.
The dodge torrential.
Yeah. But to be honest, I'm just going for it all. Yeah.
Swing low, sweet chariot. Oh my god, he actually had it. That's so funny.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it main phase 2. Like, you think
now Ultimate Offering would be a broken ass card if you could do it during your battle phase.
Well, then it would just be banned though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just shortcutting this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take
Let's just shortcut this.
How do you do it? Slash sub 500.
Yep.
Okay. So what we got? Yeah, we got more.
These are our last 2 summons. And do you just want to make an armor master for fun?
Nah. Nah, I'll keep something for myself. I'm setting Wing Blast too, because like if he has Heavy Storm and Cyber Dragon, he wins anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like it's fine, you know.
You probably don't summon the last gadget, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if
you summon this yellow and you keep the green.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm definitely like I just want all of them out my deck.
Yeah, I mean last as in the absolute last. So this is here.
Yeah.
That's in the hand.
So 4 plus 4. Yep. Okay, and then 1 in my hand. Yep, that's perfect. Okay, so we're setting this and we're passing. It's funny, almost every time we record a video and our opponent needs to have Torrential or Mirror Force, they literally have it every single time. Like if they have anything else, they fucking straight up lose the game.
Here it goes.
Difficulty.
Here's the annoyance coming out again.
It's just
it's flaring up again.
It's really.
You're
funny.
like a bad case of hemorrhoids when it comes to your attitude.
You
flare up. You flare up so bad. You flare up so bad.
Literally call it what you want. All I know is that every time I record a video and my opponent has to have Mirror Force or Torrential, they literally, what am I going to do, my guy? Play Mistake? What the fuck was that?
You're so mad. Oh, this is great.
You call it.
I love this. This is so good. You know what I'll call it? I'll call it good. And its middle name is So. Good So.
All right. Well.
So you just chain Wing Blast to this, right?
Yes.
Get his fucking. I guess you take Soul Taker out of here.
Yeah. To the top, my guy.
My man thought he was getting a Gear Town. He thought the town was happening. All right, now he upstarts, and then MST's at what?
Why is that banished?
Hello?
Did I?
No. He's touching your cards. You gonna let him do that? Oh, I think he did it by mistake. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like he looked at your grave and did it by mistake. Just put it back. Just put it back.
Okay. So he doesn't have Cyber Dragon.
Yep. It's time for him to think for 4 minutes now. He's like, damn, he stopped my heavy storm play. Heavy storming myself.
Yeah, you can draw Gear Town.
What the fuck?
Takes
Electric Virus.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is cringe.
Electric Virus, OTK.
Oh my god.
Limiter removal? Would that kill you? No, I don't think it would. Damn, not no. That was such a sharp no.
Kill me though? Like, come on. Be for real.
Econ or something. Who knows? Tribute for Machine Fort? Oh. Well.
Alright. Special, normal, half, attack, set Mirror Force, go. He's drawing Garretown.
He can't possibly win.
Yeah.
He did all that to pretty much. This has been quite the twist and turn of a game.
Yeah, so that guy's at 1500, so you take 1000. Electric Viruses, huh? No.
What a.
God damn it.
What? Oh.
That's just my annoyance.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay.
What an interesting card to side deck.
Yeah, like, it's not good unless you're taking Fortress specifically. Mirror Force is gone. Heavy Storm is gone. Okay, well, I mean...
Crack.
Yeah. Did he drop a bad trag game 1, or was that somebody else?
He didn't drop a bad trag. He dropped a trag that I think saved him from lethal.
Yeah, but like the trag was just no attack, basically, right?
Yeah. It definitely did not do anything.
Like track to defend your life points and it just gets run over in that same turn is just not good.
Wow, you didn't have to tell me that.
Why do you keep an oppression against frogs? Doesn't it seem kind of bad if they aren't playing the hero build?
My man is reading fucking YouTube comments.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so over this game.
All right, bottomless. And he needs to find the card. He only has 4 cards in his extra deck, by the way. I just realized that. And game. Only 4 cards in the extra deck. I just realized that. End game.
GG's. What a miserable game. Oh my god. All right, let me see what took him 2 years to think about, because that was absolutely absurd. And now I just have to know.
And this is the section where he punishes himself by looking at what was not a complicated situation and realizes that it's not.
He has no plays. Congratulations, you have no plays. He proceeds to waste my time for the rest of this game. This is so he draws Heavy Storm next turn, so he would have killed me if he just didn't do that. If he just discarded one of these, you have multiple guys to get these back. This was awful. His deck is so kind to him that it gives him literally the best card. But because you're daft, you decided to throw it away into an oppression.
Wow, daft. I didn't think you were going to say daft.
That was as kind as I could be. You know I could have been much worse. Give me some credit.
Yes.
Right,
damn, you want credit now all of a sudden?
For saying daft instead of what I really would say if this was a Discord call that was private, yes. Also, I like how we're just sitting here arguing while I'm fully just styling on this guy with Ultimate Offering.
Yep. I can't believe this was Mirror Force.
Yeah, that is actually wild, right?
I can't believe this.
If it was
Force, actually.
anything else.
And then we just rebuild the wall.
The Great Wall?
Yep.
Oh, you thought I was killing you? Wing Blast put in so much work.
Yeah.
Like high key.
He cleared our whole field and it didn't matter. So he really drew into another gear town. That's crazy.
Yep.
His deck was out here trying to fucking give him the Wall Street bailouts. If we didn't draw that bottomless, we would have been fucking annoyed.
Yeah, he would have attacked Gale. This would have still been on the field. And let's see what I would have drawn. Book. That guy's defense is 2,000, so I could just kill it.
Okay.
I just said book it and attack it. And I mean, it's not like killing this helps him anyway. Like this will kill this guy anyway. So we're at like a standstill, and I draw this. I just attack over it, and then next turn I draw a Grammel, which is actually insane. Yeah, I think so. Before I end this video, because I want to try this deck in 2 different ways. So I want to do this build, but then I also want to do a Solidarity build, where Caius is not in it, and neither is Trag and Grammel and Gale, because they all cut off Solidarity. I do want to try that as a separate video, but for this build, I will say I am low-key eyeing this card and thinking that maybe it should be played at least at 2, because I wanted to draw it multiple times.
What card, Avarice?
Yes, there were multiple times where I wanted to draw Pot Avarice. So I just
yeah, I think the problem with it though is that Avarice probably makes more sense in a Ryko Mill build at more than 1.
Well, what I like about it, oh, let me send this guy. Okay. I agree. Ryko is cute and all that, but I think this deck with Ultimate Offering doesn't have a problem getting to Avarice quickly, because you just summon so many monsters. And even when you don't, you summon like 3 gadgets, people are going to eventually Mirror Force and Torrential when you get to 3. Like 3 is like the magic number where people decide to use their traps. And then you just have a graveyard full of them, or they just get all run over by whatever, like Brain Control attack and then Tribute for Guy or whatever. But like getting 5 guys in the grave with 9 gadgets in your deck and then discarding some of them for Fortress is not a hard task, honestly. And it makes it where when we do get kind of low in resources, they just think that they're like, oh, I finally grinded him out. And you're like, put back 5 gadgets, or put back like some number of these in gadgets, hopefully.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I can see the sentiment for it. I just think that like for Pot of Avarice, like a Ryko strategy kind of facilitates that a little bit better because, obviously all the things play right into gadgets naturally where, they get Torrential Demeanor Reinforced and, Ultimate Offering. I just think like if you're going to go for like a grindy kind of like strategy where like Avarice is going to like kind of keep juicing you up in the mid to late game where like your opponent's running out of resources, like Ryko is kind of perfect for that because it eliminates the problem cards that make Avarice like not as good, like Bottomless, Deep Prison, all that shit.
Yeah. But all right, I hope you guys enjoyed this gadget deck with Ultimate Offering. It's pretty fun to play with. We'll catch you in the next one where I will probably be doing the Solidarity build. Anyway, peace out.